Tide Talk Web is back. What is going on, ladies and gents? Sorry, I've been super busy and a lot of stuff's been going on at work and life in general. So, yeah, times have been crazy. Anyway, back to Bama football, baby. Basically, you know, the first week we played Mizzou, we definitely looked like we hadn't had a preseason. We looked a little rusty. Like I said, our defense got caught up in a little bit of misdirections, and they got tricked a little bit and burned us for 2 big touchdowns and some long plays. I think the next week, obviously, against A&M, we were better. We kind of calmed down. We readjusted. Let me just say, Harris and Moses, no better 2 middle linebackers in the country, period. Those dudes are like missiles, man. So, you know, we got that going for us, and we did pretty good. We gave us some points here and there. One thing I think we really struggled with was that Weilander, or whatever his name was, that tight end. Jeez Louise, man. He was eating our lunch there for a while. Jeez, man. But it brings up the story. We got to play Ole Miss. So we play Ole Miss. Not too worried about them. Yes, they can put up points. I know they put up, 34 in Florida. Florida can score with about anybody. Trask is probably the best QB in the East. I mean, that's a pretty much known fact. But definitely think we can move the ball easily on Ole Miss. I don't think it's going to be a struggle. Definitely don't think we need to overlook them, but I think we'll be fine there. The one thing that concerns me is Georgia. You know, boy, Marcus Puccio, we were talking on the phone, and he was saying, you know, and he was right. They definitely resemble old Alabama teams. Massive offensive line, all world, can move mountains. They've got 1 and 2 punch at running back. They're going to go pro. Probably the third string. I saw him play a little bit too. He's going to go pro. They're absolutely phenomenal. I think that recruiting class that Zaire White came out of, they were the running back 1 and 2 in the country ranked, and it shows. Very, very good depth there. Receiver, they are good, but I don't think they're our level of good. Definitely don't think that. Definitely think we have a slightly better quarterback. Our biggest problem is, can we stop their run? And can we have long, sustained drives? And that was another concerning issue I thought we had against Texas A&M, is we did not, well, yes, we can score very quick. We got all-world burners on the outside of receiver, and which is great. But I kind of felt like we weren't moving the ball maybe on the ground as much as or as well as we should have been able to. So that was a little concerning. And against Georgia, we're going to have to. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We will 100% have to sustain drives and have longer prolonged drives on the ground, or we could be in trouble. You know, like I said, from what I've seen right now in the country, us and Georgia are by far and away the 2 best teams. Now, I haven't seen Clemson play because, hell, they don't play nobody. You know, they're not playing anybody that great. Now, we will see what they have coming up when they play Miami. Now, we will see what they've got. Miami looks pretty good with that quarterback King. Like I said, they got Rhett Lashley, the offensive coordinator. He's drumming things up. Granted, we saw him play against Florida State, and Florida State is an absolute dumpster fire. Nobody would dispute me on that one. So we got to see what they got when they're facing a better defense. But for right now, we know they're pretty good. They're probably the 2nd best team in the ACC. So we got to figure out what's going on there. Like I said, so that's kind of where we are for the weekly wrap up. Like I said, against Georgia, though, we better bring an extra chin strap and an extra lunch, because that's going to be a tough matchup. Like I said, you know, our recruiting's going well. We look to be in very good position to have a few more big boys. I'm gonna look into a little bit at that more, maybe make a video on it. Like I said, but I'm overall pleased the way the Tide's looking this year. I'm pleased with the defense. I'm pleased with the offense. I think the young men are really coming around Mac Jones and doing a very, very good job. I like how the offense is being drawn up, taking shots downfield. Kind of want the run game to improve, but I think we'll be good. But like I said, not too worried about Ole Miss. Like I said, I think we'll be fine there. Georgia is concerning. Not only the fact that they're really, really good, we got to play them twice. So that's another factor in this whole game. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I guess news and notes around the SEC. LSU sucks. They are struggling, man. You know, now we know that they got gutted. Everybody that could pretty much go pro was senior or junior left. Like 4 or 5 guys, their best guys are literally sitting out because they're afraid, I guess, to get COVID and kind of want to just improve their draft stock for the NFL. So they have that going on. Man, they look like the LSU of about 3 years ago. They are struggling. Now we saw Mississippi State come out and look good, firing on all cylinders. Or maybe LSU was just that bad. Because they come right back the next week and they did not do well, as you definitely know by now. So, but anyway, a little Tide Talk Web pep talk for the week. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week out there, and y'all have a good one. Holla, holla, holla.